Everyone who is just tuning into this stream right now, or if you're watching us on YouTube, we have a big announcement in about 1 minute here. We're going to be talking to everyone about.
Yes, and for those of you who do not know us, my name is Nick.
I'm Andrew.
And we are a gay couple.
Woo!
A little bit of background on us for those of you who do not know us. I am 20 years old. I am originally from San Diego, California, but I am now living in Oregon to attend Western Oregon University, pursuing a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Acting and Musical Theater. And Andrew, you want to tell a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I am 29. I work for the state of Oregon. I do IT work, IT administration work for the state of Oregon. I graduated from the University of Oregon with a bachelor degree back in 2014. So that's a little bit about me.
Perfect. All right, it is 9:15. So
you made it.
With that, hi, welcome to this video. My name is Nick.
And I'm Andrew.
And this video, we are going to be sharing something very special with y'all.
A story, and then an announcement.
And then an announcement. So a little bit of background on how we met before we get to this announcement for those of you who are watching on YouTube. So about almost a month ago, we met on Facebook dating, and I was the first one to send a text.
Yes, he was.
And we started chatting on there for a little bit. And then we had our first FaceTime call that weekend after that we first started chatting, and we just kept on FaceTiming and FaceTiming and FaceTiming. And then that week, and we had our first series of in-person dates. And after the first weekend, we just,
we hit it off.
we hit it off, and we made it official, because, every single night we were FaceTiming, we just felt...
5-6 hours at a clip. It was crazy. Another crazy thing, though, about 4 or 5 days after we started dating, this guy here gave all of us a scare where he was not feeling well on Wednesday night. It was 4 or 5 days after we started dating, and he had a pain in his right side, and I was like, I think you have appendicitis. We took him into the ER, and...
It was appendicitis. They diagnosed me with appendicitis very early on, but they said that if I waited, it could have burst, and it would have just... And, I could have been in a more fatal position, or I would not be here right now. I would be dead.
And we were, both really scared that night. So, that night in the emergency room, when I was there with Nick, we, prayed, and we got really emotional, we won't lie. Very emotional time, because when you can... when you're going through those feelings and emotions of, you could lose somebody that you just met in your life, it's just so freaking emotional. Nothing I've ever felt before. And he had never experienced either before. So I was there for him the whole time, for his surgery, through the ER, through everything, through recovery, been helping him out. But that night in the emergency room was when we said,
I love you. Because
for real, I love you.
Because that moment, we just knew that if something went wrong and I would have not made it out of surgery, I would not be here right now.
Yeah, which is
oh
really...
my God, and I'm getting carried away about it. But I'm just so grateful that I have this guy in my life, because he really saved my life, and he's just been an absolute support system for me, and I love you.
Love you. I know. And I feel the same way about Nick. Everything about him just feels right to me. I've been in relationships before, and I've actually used to be married, and that ended. But I won't go into details on that, because this is our video. But yeah, everything about Nick is just so amazing and perfect in every sort of way. He treats me with kindness and respect. He has one of the biggest hearts of anyone that I know out there. He gets me. We get each other. We understand each other when we're trying to be funny or silly or goofy or whatever. And he just means the world to me. Just in the short amount of time that we've known each other, we've had just such a crazy deep connection with each other, and it's just been something that neither of us have ever experienced in our life. This feeling at all. Feeling is just something
not
that
at all.
We've never felt before. I've been in multiple relationships in my past, and I have never felt so loved and so much in love with a person before in my life.
Yes, and I'm super happy. I've finally found my other half, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Me too.
So, on with the announcement. But
The announcement time. But story time now.
Story time.
That was our background. Now we're getting to the story that happened a few nights ago.
Yeah.
And then we'll announce it.
So, as you guys know, we've been dating and like we've been hitting it off. We've been like spending lots of time together. Basically, I've been over here like 100% of the time. I've not slept in my own dorm room in about 2.5, 3 weeks. And we talked about this before this actually happened, but I just was so shocked because I'd never expected it to happen when it did happen. So this past Tuesday night, I come over to obviously spend the night, hang out with my boyfriend, obviously, and he's like, hey, after dinner we're gonna go to Target, we're gonna go to Lowe's, maybe get some lights for the tree and shit. And I'm like, okay, cool. So we get in the car and we are on our way, and I see us pull into this parking lot, and I'm like, babe, this is not a Target parking lot. Like, what the actual heck are we doing in a Fred Meyer's parking lot? Hold on.
People are saying, like, this is the longest announcement ever. I know. Us gays love to drag stuff out like this. Like, we love it.
The fans are mad.
We get the fans energized. But anyway, continue the story.
Yeah, it's stressing me the fuck out.
I know, we're getting there. We're almost there, I promise you. Like
we're getting there. So, okay, to speed it up. So, we get into this parking lot at Fred Meyer, and I'm like, what are we doing in the Fred Meyer's parking lot? And he's like, I must have got lost or something. And I'm like, bullshit. Like, Target's like right over there. Like, I can like literally see it. Like, Target, like literally like right across the street.
I even pointed to Target. I'm like, oh, I must have drove to the wrong place.
And I'm like, bullshit. Like, there's something going on. So then he tells me, okay, guys, this is the announcement. He tells me that we are going to go inside of Fred Meyer's into a jewelry store, and drum roll.
Nick and I am getting him a promise ring in the next few weeks to month. We were getting each other promise rings, and we couldn't be happier with our decision. We feel very confident in like our life ahead with each other. Just the love and the passion for that Nick has showed me has been like unlike any other person I've ever met in my life. And I just like, I feel so connected to you on every level, and I'm just so happy. I'm gonna spend my life with you. Like, I'm so happy.
I'm so happy too. And like this literally absolute surprised the absolute shit out of me. Like, I never expected it to happen, and like this this actually just like made me like, oh my god.
I know, it's making both of us
god.
right now.
But like, yeah, like, okay, let's see some of the comments very. Invite me to the wedding place. Congratulations, love me all. Bro, I thought you guys were gonna get married. Congratulations.
No, that's too quick. That's too quick. No.
Yeah, no. Marriage and engagement, 2 to 3 years against the line.
We want to build a really stable, solid relationship with each other first to get to know each other more.
I was expecting an engagement. Oh my god.
No, too soon. Too soon.
Too soon.
We've only known each other like a month and a little over a month, I'd say. Like,
joined late, but what happened? All right, Alina. So, what has happened is that my boyfriend surprised me Tuesday night by taking me into a jewelry store to get my ring finger measured because I'm getting a promise ring from him in about a couple of weeks to a month.
Juliana's like, I'm the maid of honor.
Yeah, Juliana's like, I'm the maid of honor.
Love it.
Yeah, but I'm getting a promise ring, and we are giving each other promise rings. And the style of this promise ring is going to be like, we looked at some rings and we kind of narrowed it down to maybe like a gold band with some diamonds in it, like a thin gold band with some diamonds in it. And he's gonna get one too, and we're just super excited to like share this with you guys because like, even though like this is like a big step in our relationship, it felt right, and this is why we're doing this.
And we're doing it like because too we feel such a deep connection with each other, and the fact that we feel that connection and both of us feel it so incredibly strongly, we want to just like make it more like we really want to dedicate our lives to each other and be in each other's lives for the rest of our lives. And we want people to know that, but like we're also want to be respectful of each other and our friends and family and stuff, and like, you know that like obviously it's way too early for an engagement or a wedding, but like that's our intent someday down the road. Like that's our intent.
Yes.
But at this point we're just boyfriends, and we want just to continue that, live with each other, grow our relationship, and grow together as a couple.
Yes,
and
like we're super
lucky.
excited, and like I can't believe I found the man of my dreams, and yeah, no, like we are just super excited. So with that announcement, do you guys have any questions? We would love to answer some questions.